Hey, it's your boy Torrential. Shouts out Young Kwalified. Shout out to Factory. We in this bitch. Tell me how water too, boy. Get in.
You tuned in to 730.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's Kwalified Factory. We out. All right, what's happening? Y'all already know what it is. It's Factory. It's your man Kwalified. I'm here with the man Johnny King. What up?
What's up, man? It's Johnny King. We out here at Limited Addiction.
Holding
What's
it
up?
down.
Holding it down.
Kalihi, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Right. All right, man. So, it's our first time talking to you, man. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about who you are and like where you come from? Tell us your background.
My real name, my government name is JP Saykon. You know, I'm from Kalihi. There's a lot of street culture here in Kalihi. You know,
Yeah.
like clothing as far as Limited Addiction. A lot of people express themselves through hip hop here. You know, like
Right.
I mean, like break dancing, that hip hop. You know, dancing, singing. Back when it was like 808 Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, with bombs there.
Shout out to
man.
Bombs. That's the homie.
yeah. And yeah, just breakers, you know, everywhere, and then just the culture. I mean,
Yeah.
tagging, you know, and I just I always wanted to be part of the culture, so here, especially here in Kalihi.
How old were you when you first like got into rapping? Like when did you start trying your hand at
Rapping,
music?
I think it was this one summer when I was in high school.
Okay.
My freshman year, it was summer school
Yeah.
with one of my homies, Mace. And we was just it was just a time where there was the battles going on here, you know,
Yeah.
and hip hop was just so hot at that time when Drake was coming out, you know,
Okay.
Lil Wayne was fucking pumping out, I mean, as always, you know, and that was just those were big influences at the time, and you know, we just started, hey, you know, we could do it too, and then we just started rapping too, you know, started off freestyling, and then I wrote a little, and then
Okay.
it became this. Yeah, it became a thing. It became a thing.
And now look at us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still a long way to go, but
I feel you.
We're good,
Nah,
though.
you on the come up right now, definitely. I would say I do hear people buzzing about your music.
Right.
I mean, if you haven't seen this dude in a live show yet, like it's on another level. It's definitely wavy. It's definitely dope. Watch out for this dude, for real. But what are you working on now? Or you just came out with a project?
yeah, it's called Drapes.
Okay.
Drapes, Stone and Paranoid. It came out on the July 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Drapes, Stone and Paranoid. I think it was just a time in my life where I literally was inside the house, you know, like Stone and stuff. But I was
Right.
like doing research about like all types of shit, like conscious shit, you know,
Okay.
stuff that's going on in the world, like behind the scenes, you know, like. I mean, you'll hear it in the project a little bit. I touch on it a little bit, but not too much to scare them, you know?
No, I
You
feel
this nigga crazy.
Yeah,
like, but,
you can't give
you
them
know,
too much,
no,
you know what I
not too
mean?
much yet. But
Gotta wait for that third eye though.
Yeah. It takes a while, you know, and I mean, I'm still on that path to, you know, high consciousness and enlightenment, you know, but yeah, there's others. I touch on other stuff in there, you know, like my day to day. There's some stuff about my family in there.
Yeah.
Just vibes.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Conscious vibes, you know,
Yeah.
some conscious vibes.
Nah,
you know,
that's what's up. That's
some
what's
boom
up.
bap in there.
Okay.
It's dope.
Okay, yeah. All right, check out the project, y'all. Check it out. Like, by the time y'all seeing this, it's already out now, but it's definitely out by the time y'all see it. So y'all need to go get on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, what else do you have? Like, do you have anything else like in the works? Because this is a EP, Drapes.
Drapes is. I mean, I guess it's more of like a mixtape. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
like a mixtape.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. A more organized mixtape, I guess. You know,
Yeah,
like with an actual plot and
Like a theme.
actual content in there. You know, yeah.
We could just, and these days we could just call it a project.
Yeah, right. So none of the beats are exclusive. That's why. So I mean, I don't really want to call it
like this ain't my album.
Yeah. No.
This is not his album.
Not yet. No. But we coming though. We coming.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things in the works. Fight Click and
yeah.
Just all of us. We're just out here working. You know.
Okay, yeah. Fire Click, cause I seen y'all do your thing.
Yeah.
I seen y'all hit the stage. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
definitely fire. The aptly named crew.
So we got Fight Click, man. It's obviously led by Desmond and CEO Desi Des out here at Limited Addiction.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. And we got rappers, we got singers, we got two DJs, fire DJs and B Jam and Jay Mills.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We got just other guys, you know, in the works like as far as our management team, like Gotti, Desi, Trey, and then we got artists like Renzo, Lazy, Luciano, Damn Boy's number one on the radio. I mean, 98.5 by
Shout
the
out
way.
to Damn Boy. Young Face Tap.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of exciting things going on, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I feel it. Man.
Everybody's just coming out with dope ass music, and it's just it's so awesome to say that, you know, we're part of the same team. We're part of the same team, you know.
Yeah.
We just push each other to do better and shit.
Yeah, man. The iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man. So like, what else would you say, like, what influences your music? Like, what influences your sound? Like, when we hear you, like, where is that coming from?
There's a lot of influences in my music. I mean, as far as hip hop goes, I think it's mostly like what really opened my eyes was when I first listened to one of Kendrick's albums, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And he would just say things, you know. And I never been one to just listen to a song, you know, and just let it go, you know. Like I would hear something, I'd be like, wait, what did he mean, you know? And shit like that. And Kendrick's really good at that. I mean, so is J. Cole. There's a lot of guys who's really good at that, you know, and they make you think. And that's where I really want, you know what? That's where I found out what I wanted to talk about in my music, you know, like real shit, like day-to-day shit that people could relate to, maybe, you know, or shit like that, you know. And there's a lot of jazz influence in there too, in my music. Just all kinds of music I like to do, you know.
Yeah. Like what other genres are you into?
Genres,
like, outside
country.
hip-hop?
I like country.
Wow.
Country's dope to me. Reggae, obviously.
Right.
Island music, oldies, freaking the Beatles, the Luther Vandross. I mean, all types of shit. I could say, you know what I mean? There's R&B, fucking Boys to Men. I listen to a whole lot of shit. Like if you look at my playlist, Earth, Wind and Fire, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Heat Wave. But if you look at my playlist, you be like, damn, what is he like? What does he like to listen to?
Nah, man, like,
you know?
yeah, because I'm tripping about this country. Like, who are these country people that you into? Because, like, I know
shit.
Garth Brooks,
Yeah, he's
Randy
dope,
Travis,
he's
and
dope.
Conway Twitty. That's it.
There's a few guys out right now. I forgot what their name was. Shit, what's their name? I can't really. I know there's one group called Dan Plus Shay that my girl actually turned me on to.
Okay.
So they're dope, you know. I mean, I just like that. It's really simple, but at the same time, like meaningful, you know.
Yeah, nah.
Like country music's really simple.
They always talking about something.
So yeah, they are, but you know, like real simple, and it's real. It touches home, you know. Touches home. So.
I feel you. All right, I might have to check out some country.
Yeah, I'll send you some shit.
I can't make no promises.
I'll send you some shit.
But we'll see what's going on.
Shit, man.
I feel it. So another thing, I know that you're a father.
Yeah.
So how does that like motivate you to be on your hustle and on your grind with the music?
It definitely lights a fire under my ass, you know, now that everything I'm doing, it doesn't just affect me anymore. You know, it affects my kids and their mother, obviously.
I feel you.
You know, and it's just, this whole thing is bigger than me now, and you know, if it would be selfish of me not to give it my all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, they influence me every day in my life, and everything I do is for them.
Right.
So, yeah, man.
It's a whole different. It's a whole different.
Yeah, there's
world
actually
once you hear
there's
that
actually a
first
track.
cry.
Yeah, really, no, really.
For real.
And there's actually a track on Drapes called "By Your Side" that I made for my family. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's cool. All right. So, just one more thing before we start wrapping up.
Yeah.
Now I know you got Drapes. That's out. I know you're working on some stuff. Like, what's coming up next? Like, you got like a factory exclusive.
I'm working on a project right now called I already said it on my Instagram, so it's not really a secret. It's called Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah.
I was gonna drop it at the end of the summer, but I think we might take a little more time into it and actually make it as I think we're gonna turn it into an album, maybe, you know.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just gonna be waves on there, like literally, like I have that one song Wave already.
Yeah.
So that's definitely gonna be on there, and we're just gonna ride off the vibes, you know. And,
Right.
Cause I know that's what people want to hear, you know. So.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, that song is crazy. That song is crazy.
Yeah.
That shit crazy live too.
Yeah.
So nah, I'm rocking with it. And
Start surfing and shit.
hey,
yeah.
I'm about to learn. Shoot, start surfing on the crowd. Bring a board.
Yes, sir.
Nah, but nah, man. And plus, Johnny Tsunami, man, that's like one of my all-time favorite Disney Channel original movies. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. Shoot, I'm out here. I glue my hair and I wear these beanies because I'm an urchin. You feel me?
Right.
So, but yeah, man. All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up, man. We out here, Factory, Johnny King. Yeah, man. Oh, who you trying to shout out, bro?
Shout out Limited Addiction, you know. The whole Fight Click team, Halos and Horns.
Yeah.
We Fly High.
Hey.
Shout out everybody who made everything I do possible.
Right.
You know.
Love. Shout out Kalihi.
Shout out Factory.
Hey, I already know what it is. It's your man Qualified Factory. We out. Hey, what's happening? This your man Qualified. This is Factory tuning in. We got some special guests here today. I'm gonna let them go ahead and introduce themselves, man. Go ahead.
Sensei.
Zayotraps, Lil Oil Boom.
Okay, we got the AKAs and everything in here, man. All right, so just to kick it off, tell us a little bit about like where y'all come from, man. The crew. 7:30.
Yeah, it's 7:30. Fucking out in Tennessee, just south. That's it, bro.
And my dad from Memphis and shit. It was really the kids, like our daughters and shit.
Yeah.
They had met, so we met. So you know, we ended up fucking around and shit, smoking.
That's
made
all
a
hip
couple
hop
tracks.
house.
For real, so
That's how it
thank
happens.
God for
Hustle,
kids,
bro.
for real.
Hey, for real. Nah, shout out to the kids, man. Shoot, my little man motivates me all the time. I feel it. All right, man. So you say y'all came from the South, and now, well, you're
Yeah,
from
I'm
out
born here. I was
Okay.
born here, but my dad from Memphis and shit. So
Okay. And then you came from
Southern vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, I came from Tennessee, bro.
All right, word. Yeah, man. So how'd you end up out here in Hawaii, man, doing all this stuff out here?
Military.
Okay.
Joined the military, and then I ended up staying out here. I had my son.
Yeah.
I got with my girl and everything. She was in the military too, so she was out here. She from Cali.
Okay.
But yeah, just started rapping.
I feel it. Yeah, man. So as far as the music, man, like where does the influence from the music come from? That like who are some of the artists that you guys look up to?
I mean, one of my favorite new school artists will probably be Famous Dex.
Okay. Oh,
Not
my
even
God,
for
yeah.
the music. Not even for the music though. Like because that man
His
really
character,
grinded,
bro.
bro.
His character.
Like I used to follow him before he deleted all his shit. That man used to do crazy ass shit, bro.
Yeah. No,
That
that's
man
facts.
really used to run around by himself. Like that's kind of how I feel. I'll be mobbing by myself, backpack. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hoverboard, cell phone, just me. You feel me?
Doing your thing.
For real.
I feel it. What about you, man? Who's some of the people who stuck out to you?
For real, like Future.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my favorite artists. like just the music, the trap, the hustle that everybody already know. I mean, straight up, like that is what it is, man. Like the hustle, the grind. Even if you ain't trapping, like, you know what I'm saying, you got your hustle in your own way. Like I feel like like those old tracks, man, before Dirty Sprite 2 and all that.
Oh, wow.
You know, like man, like all those tracks really like got me into that mode where, man, I want to make that wavy ass type music, man, because like I feel like every beat that he's on, like he make that whole song, like, you know what I'm saying, the way that he rap it, the way that his flow goes or whatever, man, like that dude like a musician. That's the way I look at it, bro. That shit go hard. So that's
As far as Hawaii goes, I think the best rapper out here right now, I don't even want to get into that, but like one of the hardest rappers right now that's putting in the most work, would probably be Wello 500, bro.
Hey, shout out to Wello.
That nigga spitting. Shout out to Wello.
Yeah, that's my bro, man.
Everybody out here really be spitting though, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Hawaii got a lot of talent, bro. I feel like a lot of artists out here, they try to move too fast. They be dropping shit too fast and trying to drop a whole album and shit. Like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, that was what we were talking about earlier. Fan base is a big thing, and Hawaii doesn't have a lot of fans that you can have. Like, you could be influential out here, but like, you gotta be influential out here and do something out somewhere else. So you can have two different, you know what I mean, demographics of people that fuck with you, because out here it's like, the love ain't always gonna be there in rap, especially hip hop. I feel like, you know, and like a lot of people out here, I feel like they move really fast. Like people be dropping whole albums out here, and like, I don't know, I don't really rock like that. I'm into just dropping tracks, like track after track after track, consistency, like just dropping. It don't matter, single, EP or something like a mixtape. I'm not really into like, I'm not even thinking about an album. You know what I mean? Not at all. People need to slow down with that album shit. Like, you putting a lot of money into an album.
You put a lot of money into an album, but you make a lot of more money out of doing singles and getting streams, in my opinion, because streams is what's getting niggas paid nowadays. Like, just off of streams, you getting paid more than dropping an album and trying to cop sales off of fucking iTunes or anything. It's like, my nigga, like, I will take those streams. I will take that bread from that shit before. It's just too easy, bro. Like when it comes down to just how you gonna make your bread and just trying to stay and make money off of doing rap, I mean that's the way I would look at it.
But you know, to each his own. Your mileage may vary. You know, people might be. That's just what they want to do. Drop an album, put the racks in it. It's just like I'm working on like, cause a lot of people that I be seeing blow up nowadays, don't even really rap, bro. Boom gang. Just Daniel Bergoli.
Wow.
Fucking Trill Sammy was not a rapper, bro.
It's a lot of personalities.
It's just they had fans before they started rapping, so it was like, when is the tape coming out? When is the songs coming out? You know what I mean? And people just started.
Like for y'all, how do you guys, like, especially being out here in Hawaii, and then you like not originally being from here, so kind of having to ingratiate yourself to the scene, and introduce yourself to the scene and whatnot. Like, how is the hustle for y'all different, especially, you know, looking how we look? You know what I'm saying?
That's an easy ass question. Like, I mean, straight up, like,
what?
We out here in Chinatown right now.
Yeah.
They don't look like us out here, bro. Like, just straight up. They don't, like, Chinese people don't really like us. When I walk down the street, you know what I'm saying? Like, women put their whole purses on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went
cross the street, like walk across the street. I mean, like it's the same everywhere though. Like, even when I went to the mainland, North Carolina and shit, it's the same like shit vibe when I go into a store. Like it's like extra discrimination being a boy, first of all, because you know people naturally think like a dude is up to something. You know, I mean, being black. Oh, I'm definitely up to something scandalous.
You gotta say they getting shot more than the men's if you look on like statistics on being looked at. Like the Queens getting shot more than men's getting shot nowadays.
I believe that too.
In the black community.
Angry boy.
That's crazy. But like as far as like making headway in the scene out here and just kind of like mingling with the rest of the scene, are y'all?
That's up to the promoters, man. That's another thing too, bro. The way people get together in Hawaii. I'm glad y'all doing this shit right now. I'm glad Scud doing this shit. I'm glad everybody is starting to turn up with this shit out here. The way people get together out here is whack, bro. The promoters need to get this shit together, bro. I swear to God.
I mean,
I'm
the
not even
consistency,
dissing, like,
I would
really,
have to say,
like,
when
really
it happens, when there is like a get together, like it's fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it goes down.
Let me
but
just
like,
put it this way:
it's
when
just not
I'm in
consistent.
Waikiki, shout out to Waikiki, and the tourists ask me what's going on, I need to have something to tell them there's something going on, because there's nothing going on. I don't want to keep directing people to fucking, you know what I'm saying, all these fucking places that we already been to that's not really turned up, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
On a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday.
Every day.
Going down on a Wednesday.
People need to reach out, really start using they promoting whatever they doing to really start turning up, because that shit is crazy. Like, really, a lot of tourists come out here and ask what's going on out here, what's going on with the hip hop or any shows. Like, no, I don't know nothing. I don't know what be going on. I'm just outside posted.
I feel you.
For real. I be telling them go to the bar. Like, that's no fun for real.
We got a dope situation actually. We half and half. Like, we got our rappers out here in Hawaii, and then we got our beat maker and we got our DJ out in Germany at 7:30. You know, we 4 deep. We expanding too, like trying to pick up as much as possible. And right now, like everything going good. Like the music, the beats is fire. Like shout out Jay Work, shout out GQ Flex, man. Like them niggas putting in work in Germany straight up. GQ got the scene bumping in Germany, hip hop bumping in Germany.
Really?
All places, bro. Like that's some shit, bro. I'm like 7:30 trying to bring that to Hawaii, man. We trying to get a little out here. You know what I'm saying? So when we ready to fucking, you know, take off, we bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Keep the consistency going. Keep the music flowing. That's the whole thing. Is like artists fall off really quick, and like, you know, because they get really complacent with how much money that they're making off the same bullshit, and it's like. When they finally, you know, they relying on hype, but hype ain't always gonna be there, especially if you ain't working. Especially if you ain't making no appearances, you trying, you spending all your bread. That shit ignorant.
You know what's crazy though? You said you got half the crew out there in Germany. Fun fact: Germany is actually like the #1 country as far as consuming hip hop. Like cats who actually purchase hip hop. Germany is #1. I don't know how that happened.
That's crazy.
But it's mad crazy. So that's actually like mad strategic to y'all having half the crew in Germany right now. Like you can set it up, you can tour over there, and like from what we was talking about earlier, like it seemed like y'all got a good business sense about y'all already.
Yeah.
I mean, I figure you already do. Y'all be out here doing that work and grinding for real. So that's what's up. What do we have? Well, like what's next for the crew? I know like I guess you're not really working on albums, but like what's kind of like the plans? What's the moves?
Right now, like, you know, we
Getting
just
more money, man.
getting more money, breading up, and then really just trying to start making appearances really more frequently, doing more shows, getting together, trying to collaborate with more artists. So, you know, Saturday coming up, that's gonna be dope. We'll be able to talk to some of these artists out here. Whoever show up, man. There's a lot of people coming out. I hope a lot of people show up. So, like, you know, when we pull up, that's the idea is for us to be able to collaborate with someone else and what type of what they brought a situation. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And plus, we super diverse too. Like my nigga rap
Yeah,
like way different than me. We don't rap like at all. I be trying to catch up, like trying to like, you know what I'm saying, trying to catch the vibe and shit. But like, you know what I mean? We super diverse. Like I be diverse. I be rapping different. Sometimes I listen to my voice like. The homie even said I might not even be used to my voice yet, but it is what it is. I be sounding different on different tracks and shit. So,
But whatever the situation,
whoever
we
fucking tuning
drop
into my
Purple
shit
Pain,
definitely
that shit was
gonna be
nasty,
surprised, bro. Cause
for real.
like my shit says on my bio, bro, you here early. Period.
Hey, I feel it. We getting in on the ground floor. I feel it. If y'all could project for the future, where would you guys see yourselves in maybe like 2 years?
2 years.
What's the plan?
Hopefully in a hotel somewhere, about to do a show, get money.
Hey,
I mean, right? Hopefully, like we got a 5-year plan.
In a hotel
We
somewhere.
have a 5-year plan. We're gonna.
In the Trump Towers.
We're gonna- yeah, aiming as high as possible. We're gonna bread up, and we're gonna really make it. Really
try to make a name for ourselves, make a home base. You know, really trying to plant our feet here right now. So in the next 2 years, you know, our feet are going to be firmly planted out here. You know, and like I said, keep the consistency with the music and keep in touch with, you know, the likes of other artists out here and so on and so forth, looking for collaboration. So, you know, we got the Germany going on, then we don't have Hawaii going on, and then we hit the States, get Tennessee pop, all that, you know.
For sure.
Maybe start doing some stuff for radio. Start looking to maybe dropping some songs for that. Make it a little bit more public.
I feel it. Yeah. Alright, last thing before we start wrapping up and closing it up. Any shout outs for y'all, or like who's the people that we showing love to?
Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to Stud. I'm real grateful to be working with Stud, man. Stud been doing this thing
Shout
out here
out
a long
Fools,
ass time, bro.
Yeah.
With the clothes and shit, bro. Fools know.
Hey, fools know.
You know what I mean?
Man, shout out fucking 730 for real, 730 in this bitch.
Shout out Bobby, my engineer. Shout out everybody doing their thing out here, bro. That's really actually trying to push hip hop, man.
For real. 2K did his thing too. Shout out 2K.
Hey.
Shout out Malachi, man. You know, that studio was hot,
Rest in
bro.
peace, Mo Love, man. That
Facts.
nigga had my music on his computer, bro.
That's
For
what's up.
real,
Man,
bro. But it's
man, shout out fucking KTV, Joseph Carnell.
Shout out a lot of music on his computer, bro.
Hey, for sure. Alright, man. Shit, man. This is Factory. My name is Kwalified.
Sensei don't give a fuck.
Hey,
Zayotraps.
you already know what it is. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to the whole 730 crew. Shout out to the whole Hawaii. We out.